Hey everybody, before we start this next vlog, I just wanted to give you an update on Braylee's blood work that we had a couple videos ago, and we got our results and everything came back normal. So that's a good relief that it's not her thyroid, and we still don't know why she's excessively sweating when she goes to sleep. But we're going to continue our contact with her pediatrician to figure out what's going on. And maybe it's just what she does, and that would be fine. So this week's been a little tougher than other weeks. And we think it's because of the bus being down. She has been saying yellow bus a lot. She woke up crying last night, saying yellow bus in the middle of the night. And she hasn't been sleeping well. Her sleep seems to be getting worse. So yes, I know we have so many positives, but we have to stay real, and whenever we do have bad weeks, we are going to talk about them. But for now, here's the start of the next vlog. Braylee's been really moody the last couple of days. Even her ABA center said she was very moody. Like, she would have really happy moments and really sad moments, like throughout the day yesterday. Yeah, and then today it seems to be the same way so far. It could be the weather. I'm thinking it could be the weather because we have low pressure system coming through. So it also could be the YB because it's been very sporadic. The YELLOWBUS.
You could have just said BUS.
The BUS. We just haven't been able to use it a whole lot, so I think that could be a big part of her dysregulation. I think it's emotional dysregulation. She just seems very out of sorts at times, and she has that pre-meltdown noises that she has. So that's how we know. She hasn't yet. She hasn't had a meltdown, but she's been on the verge of one every once in a while, and usually the cause of that is some sort of dysregulation. So hopefully we can figure it out. We're gonna give her some sensory stuff with her. We'll give her some sensory stuff to play with. Hi, Braylee. Can you say yellow bus? Yeah, we're on the yellow bus today, and it is not a school day. I'm actually back to work on it because it's not doing well, so I'm going to take it back apart and see if I can fix it today. While I'm working on the bus, I wanted to talk to you guys about why Braylee is not in public school, because I don't think we've ever talked about that in an actual vlog video. We've talked about it live, but never in a video, and talk about why. So I want to talk about why she's not in public school and why we have a school bus. They kind of go together. The interesting thing about a school bus, wrong way, is to get to the engine to work on it, I had to take about part of the dash to get to it. So I've done this once before, so hopefully it doesn't take as long to take it apart this time. So we took out Braylee out of public school almost a year ago. Pretty much a year ago since we've taken her out. And we took her out because she really had a tough time going to public school. Like moving from a small preschool classroom in a small preschool building to a really large elementary type school where she started kindergarten. The difference between those two they're huge. You got a little school building compared to a very large elementary school, going from it seemed like, maybe 100 to 200 kids to from about maybe 1 to 200 kids to like 1,000 kids, it seemed like. I mean, I don't know the exact numbers, but So I think part of the issue from the transition was the completely new environment, and during that time as well, crowds of kids were probably not the best. It just overwhelmed her, I think, a lot. The first issues came from the first day in public school, and that was, we were told that she started, like, they took her to the cafeteria for lunch or even breakfast, I believe, and she had a meltdown, and it was a type of meltdown that involved, like, aggressively trying to take off her clothes. So she was trying to take off her clothes during a meltdown in a cafeteria with all these kids, you know, and like that's not a great start to kindergarten. We gave her a chance to work it out. There's a sock in there. Why is there a sock in here? And we learned that she really would not step foot into the classroom, and we think it was the lights, the fluorescent lighting that they have at the school. There's like a buzz that comes from them, and it can I think those sounds that we may not notice, you know, but she would not step into that classroom. We suggested lowering the lighting. I'm not sure if they actually went through with that or not, but I don't know what was helping, and so I think it was helping. We decided, you know, we'll give it a little time. We'll see if she can get acclimated to the new school environment, and see if she can get into learning. So we gave it about a month. We continued to get reports back from school that she wasn't getting into her classroom, she wasn't eating in the lunchroom. They had her in the special ed room for lunches because she wouldn't eat in the main room. No progress with potty training, no progress with getting into the classroom. I mean, we hear, like, every once in a while we hear she had a good day where she did get into the classroom for a small amount of time. But there was over a month period, there was just no real progress. In fact, when she come home, it seemed like she would hold it all in, and by the time she got home, she would just let out all the emotions and all the meltdowns, and everything just exploded when she got home. And this happened every day for a month, and we just couldn't do it anymore. And there was nothing, we couldn't see progress, we couldn't see emotional stability. It was just not working. It was not working at all. And we heard of this place that does full-time ABA therapy. We decided, let's look into this. We need to do something because it's just not gonna work. At least where she's at now. And a big part of the selling point for when we started ABA is they work on school readiness. So that just sounded like a perfect fit. And so we took her out of school and put her into ABA. And the changes that we saw, even immediately, they were huge, big changes. And I really cannot figure out how to take this thing off. I've taken it off before. Got one! Well, after that change too, we stopped seeing the meltdowns after school. She just seemed a lot happier. She started making progress in a lot of areas. It's just amazing to see how far she's come since we've taken her out. And a big part of that too is this school bus, which is currently having issues. school bus has been a big part of the success we've seen. And ever since we purchased a school bus to transition her to and from the day center, the ABA center, there has been so much regulation every single day. The school bus has been the greatest tool. Like, listen how happy she is just sitting back here on the school bus. The school bus has always been a thing for her, so ever since she started preschool, she was able to have a school bus ride. And when we switched out of public school to go to the day center, there's no school bus transition period for her. And she really struggled getting in and out of the car when the school bus rides didn't happen anymore. Good morning, everybody. Today is a day of getting stuff done. I have to make it that day. Number 1, that bus is getting done. Number 2, that yard's getting done. Probably not. And then, what else am I doing today? I don't know, that's it for outside. This morning we already had a parent meeting with ABA. Learned about Braylee's progress and got to see some programs being run. So that's always fun to be able to sit in and see how well she's progressing and just see what they're working on. This thing though, I'm going YouTube live here very shortly. Gonna talk about our YouTube comments being taken down on select videos and what it's looking like or what we're planning on doing next.
David Wiesner.
What you doing over there?
Booking our flights. That's really nice. It saves us on here.
Ooh.
Oh wait, Braylee's not the adult.
Booking flights to where?
To Florida.
Ooh.
Are you getting the back of my head?
Yeah. Yeah, we're headed to Florida.
We've told everybody we're going to Florida. So.
Well, it's official now. Once you buy those plane tickets, there's no going back, right?
Right.
Going to Florida, we're going to Disney World.
Woo! Disney World!
I am excited. Braylee's going to be excited once we actually go. Stacy's excited. I've never been to any Disney's.
Been.
You've never been? You've never been to any Disney's?
No, I thought you had been to one.
I've been to Universal.
None of us have been to Disney.
No Disney's.
That's exciting. It's a family first trip to Disney.
It's going to be so much fun. It's still a ways away, but time goes fast these days.
All right.
Done?
And we're waiting. Do not refresh the browser.
It's almost a fish, guys. It's almost a fish.
A fish? Like fish.
Official. It's almost official.
Our computer's so slow. It stresses me out.
Let us know if you guys been to Disney World or even Disneyland. Let us know.
What's your favorite thing to do? Well, mostly Disney World, because let me know any of your tips, tricks, favorite things to do in Disney World.
We got 4 months of planning ahead of us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cannot wait.
I know, I'm excited.
We are doing a daytime evening flight during hours that Braylee is normally awake. All other flights have been during sleep time, so the first real time of her being wide awake for a flight. It's going to be interesting.
It makes me a little bit nervous because it's the 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. I think is when our flight is. And it makes me a little nervous because that's right before her bedtime, so that's her more agitated time of day. So we'll see.
We just have to know that she's going to be good no matter what.
Yep.
Alright, back on the bus. Got in my work clothes. I'm going to get back to this. I need to get this bus running, so it's time. Got it all taken apart in here. All taken apart. I just need to check out some things and see if I can get it running again. Her days are getting a little more. You can tell she's getting dysregulated. And the bus it's probably, I just have to get this thing fixed. I do. I'm gonna get started right now. Hey Braylee, just picked you up from school. How do you feel about a bike ride? You wanna ride a bike? Hey. Bike. Bike ride. Bike ride. Bike ride. Bike ride.
You got it?
Yeah, it's on the bus. It's gonna take a minute.
Buckle? Did you get it? Let's see. Let's see. There you go.
Yeah, so we were riding along and had to stop at a street, and I definitely fell over. Braylee was there too, attached to my bike. That was tough. I kept the impact minimal, but there was impact. She has a little scrape on her arm. I felt real bad. But she's good. She's good. She's tough. Let me scratch. Ouch. Say ouch.
All better? All better.